Alright guys. Once my lights turn on. So I spent most of the day. I don't throw away any cardboard boxes, like ever. I just don't want to throw them in the garbage. I usually burn them in my wood stove in my shop, or we burn them out in fire pits because we've got a fire pit out in front of our house. So I spent most of the day doing this. This entire wall was boxes out to about here. You can see I condensed them all into that little box and this big box. So there was a ton of them. Like literally, there was boxes from there all the way over to my somewhat, it's not really wood stove, it's like a propane fake looking stove. This is in my little tiny garage. So we're not in the shop right now, we're in my little garage where my wife and me park. So yeah, so I got rid of all those, condensed this. We cleaned the entire garage today. My wife went to church this morning. She came back and she kind of helped me out a little bit. She's still a little rough from her surgery, but me and the kids are out in the big garage. So out of my little garage to my little garage, or my big garage, my shop. I tried to air up the tires on my car today. And I've worked in a tire store, oops, sorry, drivey, a long time. Sorry, this is gonna be a little iffy. I went to air up my tire on my Audi. The stem broke off just past where it'll seal up, so my tire went completely flat. I was running to Bob's to buy some stuff for dinner and some beer, and I just dropped that thing. Anyways, not a big deal. I don't really need, oh, there it is. So yeah, stem broke off. Yeah, I was blown away. Never seen that happen. I've worked at a tire store a lot of years. So now I got my Audi tire in the back of my car. It's super muddy. Our road, we had a hailstorm, a rainstorm, and our road was so mucky, I couldn't believe it. My car about got sucked off the road like 3 times taking my daughter to school. Twice down, once back. So it was a little rough. So my Audi, watch out, black dog. You can see my Audi down there, hopefully. That was my knee. It is just super muddy. Our road was that bad. Watch out, Onyx. So, today, we're on this now. I have all that scrap just laying there. My loft is getting a little overwhelming, and I got all this plastic. These are all my rimlets. I don't want to throw them out because I can still make stuff out of this. I've been throwing them under there. The problem with it is when I throw some of, not really this plastic, but this HDP black, white, black. I've been throwing it down there like that, and the weight, because it's like super hot up here, it's kind of deforming my plastic. So I'm gonna build some flat here. I'm gonna divide this in half so I can put all this stuff in this way, and then all my wood over here, or vice versa, whatever I decide to do. I just don't want to throw this stuff away because it's like super expensive. It's like, it's the remnants or the leftovers from what I'm cutting out, but I can still make stuff out of this. So I have a tough time throwing it away. If you guys are watching this, you know I'm super cheap. So if I can make something out of it, I'm going to keep it. I'm kind of a little bit of a hoarder when it comes to that. That's how I ended up with that pile of stuff. Yeah, and all this pile of stuff. I can't see throwing it out when I spend good money on it. So that's kind of where I'm at. I got that piece in, again, pallets from work. I have this out in my sheds. I have 2 sheds out in front of my house that I built out of pallets again. So this is like 3/4 like plywood. I got that, and I got those 2 pieces over there. There's actually 2 pieces there. So I'm going to put those down as a floor. I'm going to build some kind of divider in the middle to keep wood from plastic. And I'm going to put sides in here just so I can take all my material and just slide it in. The smaller pieces, I might make like a little shelf up here just because I don't want to throw them out. Like, I throw away some stuff, but it's hard when this stuff's expensive, you know. I mean, everything's expensive nowadays. I know you guys are all feeling the hurt like I am. But yeah, that's what we're gonna work on tonight. It's, what is it, Sunday night, Kyla? Sunday night. My daughter's out here with me and my son. She's working on a project for Mama on the shelf that you guys saw in another video. And Drivey, what are you doing down there, Drive? He's hiding from the camera. He's scared. Oh, there he is. He's climbing around on the truck. So we're all out here. Mama's in the house. She's relaxing. Daddy's giving her some time to just kind of be alone and heal. I'm gonna do a little bit of work here and I'll show you guys what I got going on. Hopefully it'll turn out all right. Like I said, I'm building it all out of scrap. I got that one piece in there right now with my super awesome, you guys will love this, my awesome drill. It broke. I've tried to JB weld it. I tried super gluing it. I tried duct taping it. I was actually wiring this shop and I dropped it 14 feet to the concrete and it broke, but it still works. Yeah. A testament to how strong these things are. Like, it broke and it's still working. So, yeah. One of these days I need to replace this thing, but it's a little floppy at the moment. But it still works, so we're going to use it, finish hammering these out. Yeah, I'll show you guys where I get when I get. Alright, you guys, it's like Saturday night. I am a little rough. I had a tooth pulled the other day. My jaw was killing me yesterday. My lips all beat up and swollen. My wife's pretty sick and so is Driver. They both caught something from school. They're inside sleeping right now. Like I said, I was pretty sore yesterday. I'm a little better today. Still healing though, so I'm back on this today. So what I decided to do, excuse me, a little hard to talk with this, my mouth being all swollen. I added this 2x6 down here because this is actually offset to the inside of my outside frame. Then I just added two 2x4s on the end and here. I did have to put a block up here and a block right there just because there was a gap here. Now I got this piece. So this will be my other side over here. So I notched it here, here, and here to go around my boards. That'll slide right up in there. And it'll actually go all the way to the top here. I'm going to take this back out. I decided I didn't like it. I'm going to use this over here underneath my vacuum to get it up because it's a real pain to lift that vacuum in and out of there when it's full. I'd rather be able to slide it off there, empty it, then set it back in there when it's not full. So I'm going to use that because it's the same as that. And then I got these other 3 pieces that I'm going to make this side out of once I get this in. Then I still got to figure out some kind of center divider. I still haven't decided if I'm going to do that or not yet. I'm going to try and set you up here, see if this thing will hold you.
Doesn't look like it's gonna.
So this piece, it actually goes in, and I notched everything so it goes around all this wood in here. So now you can see it actually went up in the inside. You can see my insulation from the bottom. Same with here, I notched it, and on the back it's notched back there. So this is totally sided now. Put some screws in here. You can see it kind of left a little finish edge here. Just kind of the way these corners are and the way the wood kind of laid out, I had to have that. So I lost a little bit there, but you know, I don't have a ton of material that I'm storing right now. When I get to that point, I'll figure something else out. I'll put something in the rafters or something, I don't know. But I'm going to take this off. I'm going to get this side sheeted. I'm going to notch it just like that up in here. I'm going to have to put a couple braces, it looks like, maybe top and bottom. And then I'm going to use this for underneath the vacuum. So I'll get to that here in a minute. I'll show you guys once I get some work done, I'll show you kind of what I'm doing. All right, guys. Maybe I should turn some lights on for you. I was going to work on that storage rack for all my plastic and my wood and stuff. I was tired. It was a long day at work. I did get my tire on my Audi fixed. They put a new valve stem in it. or it's a new sensor actually. It's not just valve stem, it's actually a sensor. When I brought it to them, they're like, "Oh, we don't need to know anything about the car. We can just flash it off the old sensor." Yeah, they were wrong. They couldn't get it done. So I brought it home, put the tire on, put my code reader on it, and it didn't show anything. So in the middle of this car, it's got like a digital readout. I went to tire pressure and I just hit essentially reset. It says store current tire pressure. Store current tire pressure is what it says. I clicked that button, everything's working fine. So I'll drive it to work tomorrow, see what it does. Hopefully, sorry, excuse me. Hopefully the tire pressure light doesn't come on. If it does, I'll run it up there after work. They're open till 5. I went to a different place. I went to Cooler Tire. You guys know I worked at a tire store here in Helena for like a lot of years. I stopped going there. I switched. Last time I was there, it was a little iffy, so I switched. I tried someone else. It was expensive. Holy cow, that sensor was like $65. Felt like it got ripped off a little bit, but we will see in the future. I've heard good things about these guys. They've been in Helena quite a few years now, so we'll probably go back, check them out. I don't know, with my racer and all the vehicles we have, I told my wife, I'm like, at some point, it's going to be cheaper for us to just buy a balancer and a tire machine so we can order our tires offline and I can just mount and balance everything here at the house. So we might go that route. I don't know. That's a lot of money to dish out. I'm guessing it's like $2,500, $3,000, maybe $3,800. But it would save us a lot in mounting and balancing every time I blow a tire on my racer, jumping it or going through a corner too fast and it rips the tire off. Last time I did it by hand and it worked. I had some pry bars. I pried it off, cleaned everything out, put it back together. It's just going to be a little tough because those are 18s and I think those are 20s on my wife's car. So no, these are 18. Sorry, these are 17s. So when you start getting low profile, you almost kind of need a machine to do it. You can do it by hand. I've seen it done. I've never done it. With P-rated tires, you probably get away with it. Once you start getting in a light truck and 10 plies, yeah, good luck. You need that hydraulic power to push a bead off the rim. So I don't know. Maybe I can talk my wife into that too. It's just a lot of stuff I need for the shop. I wish I had endless money. Someday we will have it. A lift and tire machines and all sorts of stuff. So keep watching. I'm going to finish that storage rack up there for all my plastic and my wood underneath the router. I'm just tired. It's late. I'm going to go eat. It's not really late. I'm just tired. So I'm going to go eat dinner. We'll probably try to catch that sometime this week. I do got those knuckles I got to do for that Bronco too, or the I-beam things. I got to get that figured out for him. We got the Helena race in like 2 weeks, I think. I don't know if he wants them done for that. We'll see. I got to order metal. I got to figure out what I need for metal and order it, get everything cut, welded in there, and still have time for him to bolt it into his Bronco. So we'll see where I get. I doubt I'll make it, but we'll see. I got this going a little ways. Sorry, I actually forgot to tell you, when I got my tooth pulled, they actually did a bone graft too, because I'm gonna put a fake tooth in. It's one of my molars way in the back. So if I'm talking a little funny, that's why. But we're back to this. I got that side in. I didn't quite have a piece big enough to go all the way up to here, so I got just a little gap. I'm not really too concerned about it. But I did take the in piece of this and put it in here for a little shelf, so I got a lot of my smaller remnants up in there. I'm still going to build a center divider here, so I can get all this rest of this wood that I have piled over here in here somehow and separated from my plastic. So I might router a groove in this bottom. I just don't know how much effort I want to put into this. Like I said, this is all just storage to get a little bit more organized up here, because I got just stuff laying everywhere. But I am going to build something. I got to go look for another piece of board that I can put in there. I kind of used every thing I kind of got out here. I got one piece down over there, but it's not quite long enough or tall enough. I got to go do some scrounging out in my shed, I think. See what I can find out there. Hopefully there's something out there that's this big, because it's 4 foot by pretty much 2 foot. Yeah, we'll see what I can find. But hopefully I have this done tonight. Now that I got that done, oh, I did get this in too. I put the piece that used to be on this side, I took it, split it, and put it over here for my vacuum to sit on. So now my vacuum can roll in and out of there a lot easier. Now that I did that, I kind of want to put a door on here and sides there also and insulate this to keep the noise down when it's running. We'll see. It might be a project for another day. I'm getting a little tired. My freaking jaw is killing me. I'm going to go take some pain meds. So, yeah, it might be a project for another day. But I am going to try to get this divider in tonight. Try. No guarantees on it, but that's what I am working towards. Hopefully I can get that done, then I can go relax. Go find something soft to eat for dinner tonight. Probably soup again. Yeah, I think I got a couple more days and this will stop hurting. So maybe I'll be back to talking normal instead of with a little bit of a stutter. Not that I really talk normal anyways, but yeah, that's what we're working on. We're going to try to get that done. I'll show you guys when I get there what I decide to do. I got a couple ideas. We'll see which route I try to or decide to go. All right, guys, I'm going to call a wrap on this. I was talking about putting a divider in there. The more I started messing around with it, the more I didn't like it. So I put all my little scraps in there that were sitting over here. It actually works out pretty good this way, because I can just kind of push stuff where I need to, side to side, get to my plastic, slide it back, get to all this MDF that I got, put all my 1/4 inch over here. So it kind of works like a bookshelf almost, where you just push it. And it just seems like more room to me. I'm gonna leave it this way. Try it for a while, see if I like it. Right now I kind of like it because I can push that wood up against there and it kind of holds the plastic upright, so it'll have less chance to deform. And then I put all my little remnants up here, little scraps I've left over that I don't want to throw away. Yeah, I think we're gonna call that a wrap for now. I was gonna try to cut some cutting boards, but I'm tired. My tooth kind of hurts, so I'm gonna go in the house and watch movies with Mom and Dravy. So we will catch you guys on the next one. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. It's really helping me get these views up so that I can keep doing this stuff. I'm looking for another project. I have a bunch of my own. I just don't have money to work on them. Imagine that, everybody's problem. I'm trying to talk my uncle out of a truck that he's got that's pretty cool. Kind of told him, you know, we're working a deal. It's still going to be his. I just want to do some work to it because it's a really cool older truck. We'll see if I need to go that route or not. I got a couple of my own projects that need some work. I just need some money for them. So we'll see what's kind of coming next. Probably I need to start on that black Jeep, get the running gear out of it. So you guys might start seeing a little bit of that from here on. Just the tear down of it mainly. I still got to find motor, transmission, transfer case for it.